Hi Libra, let's see what's coming in for you for mid-October. We're starting with the Five of Cups, okay. The Empress, beautiful, and your outcome, the Two of Cups, lovely. These are clarified by the Page of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Strength card. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, okay, you have the Moon card. It's a bit of a lack of clarity, a bit of confusion. Ooh, Eight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles under there. Knight of Wands. Some kind of news or information could come in quite quickly that could help shift you out of this confusion, but it may send you off in a brand new direction with, oh yeah, find your balance there. I can see that Hanged Man under there. If this comes in fast, which it usually does, is Eight of Wands, some kind of news, information, communication, this burst of energy that might shift your direction. This Knight of Pentacles is asking you to not rush into it too quickly. It's likely positive because the Eight of Wands usually is positive. It's kind of a gift from the universe that comes at a sort of lower level. It's like the emissaries of the universe are creating an opportunity for you down here. So you do want to take it, but the Knight of Pentacles is saying just go nice and slow and steady with this. Make sure all the details are checked. Dot your I's, cross your T's, map out your path and know where it is that you want to go before you set out. I feel like that might actually help you, because at the moment you can't see how to get through. You can't see this path. The Moon is symbolizing your intuition. It is lighting the path through these dangers, lighting the path through the dark, but you need to trust your intuition. And when an opportunity comes along, you want to be able to grab that opportunity and then make sure you assess all of the details, but don't take too long as well. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow knight. You don't want to go so slow that you stop. You want to keep moving here. So this lack of clarity is overseeing this whole read, which is this mid-October period. So just know that this energy is around you. If you're struggling to find your clarity, try to maintain your patience and trust that this is a temporary situation. Things are moving, and utilize the time that you have right now for some inner work. And the reason I say that is you have the Five of Cups in your current situation, clarified by the Page of Wands. The Five of Cups is an opportunity to process grief or disappointment or loss, something that's happened recently that's just left you feeling a little down, a little defeated. There's some kind of hope perhaps that's died, or you've experienced some loss. Allow this to move through you and then flow away. There's always water shown in the Five of Cups. That symbolizes both the emotional aspect, but it also represents flow. You don't want to be hanging on to grief. That will bring in that stagnation. I was suggesting that Knight of Pentacles could sometimes potentially carry if he doesn't keep that forward momentum. The Five of Cups, you don't want to be lingering in that grief, because you get mired in it, you get stuck, and the energy can stagnate. You need to keep that moving. The Page of Wands has a lovely energy. He's a moving energy. He's a positive optimist, ready for an adventure. The pages tend to be students. They're at the beginning of their journey and they're open to new opportunities. This is what's building in you and what I want you to focus on. I feel like coming up, you might start feeling a push-pull. If you're actually grieving someone or something in your life, it can sometimes carry with it a sense of guilt if we start enjoying life again. And I feel like this might be that time where you're getting pulled between honoring your grief and embracing new adventures and new opportunities. This is a time to be gentle and kind with yourself. Again, you might not have clarity on where you're going right now, so utilize this time to go within, to focus on what's happening within you. Feel the grief that you're carrying. Recognize if there's any guilt or if there's any graspiness, if you're holding onto the grief for too long, and allow it to move. Get yourself out and about. Be a little bit more active, adventurous if you can. Or just do something that takes you out of your everyday routine. With this Page of Wands, it will help shift this internal stagnation. It will help move the grief and it will allow you to step back into this flow. The flow state has been a big message for all of us for October, and it's coming through with your read right now. Now, you've got really beautiful energies influencing the current situation. The Empress and the Three of Wands. Both of these indicate promise and possibilities. She's pregnant with possibilities, that Empress. This is something that's waiting in the wings for you to grab hold of. The Empress is about birthing something new into the world. She's very creative. She's tapped into that law of attraction. So what you put out is what you will attract. So if you're stuck in this grief, that energy will keep coming back to you. The universe will meet your grief with more grief. You don't want to be manifesting more grief. You want to bring in joy and love. Remember, we have this 8 of Wands coming in. We want to be ready when that energy arrives. You don't want to be stuck in a space where you're not willing to accept change or new opportunities. You've got that energy waiting for you with that Page of Wands to embrace new possibilities. So start moving gently towards this. The 3 of Wands is about your ships coming in. It's the moment before the next phase of your life. It's the moment to pause and look out on the adventure that's waiting for you before stepping onto that ship and traveling off into the distance. This is a very gentle energy, this Empress, so it's not going to blast you into the next phase too quickly. And the same with the 3 of Wands. It's giving you time and space to reflect on the opportunities that are coming towards you. And you can choose not to take those opportunities. This is the 3 of Wands, not the 2 of Wands. But this is like the moment between when you've made a decision to embrace a new adventure and actually taking the steps towards that adventure, between the 2 and the 4 of Wands, between the choice and the 1111 gateway. This is your moment to pause, reflect, and enjoy this feeling of anticipation and building excitement about what's to come. Nothing here is saying that you have to rush this. Remember, you have that Knight of Pentacles. You can take your time with this. You can explore all the avenues, all the details, all the ins and outs before making any steps, but just stay open to these possibilities. These are here for you. If you don't want to take them, you're not going to be forced into taking them, but I feel like you're starting to be ready to embrace this new adventure with that Page of Wands there. Let this grief be what it is and allow it to move away when you're ready and when it's ready to move on. It's a very gentle energy all through this. Now, your outcome is actually really exciting because you have the beautiful, awesome 2 of Cups clarified by the Strength card. The 2 of Cups is a promise of new love. It's the Soulmates card, the Twin Flame card. So for some of you, a new love could be coming towards you. And if this grief is associated with a lost love, and it could be romantic, it could be family, it could be a pet, this 2 of Cups is indicating that someone new wants to come in, and it's promising a deep heart-centered connection. This is 2 becoming 1. It's another very gentle, beautiful, heart-centered card. Now, if you're not after a relationship, if this is not what you're looking for, then this energy is still around you at this time. This is sort of moving towards the end of October. This is about you starting to integrate back into who you truly are. It's almost like this 5 of Cups has bruised a bit of your soul, and that part of you's retreated, gone into a safe space to heal and recover. Now it's ready to come back out and reintegrate back in with the rest of you. It's like the higher self connecting with the small self, with the ego. This is mastering the ego with that Strength card. The 2 of Cups is also about reconnecting with that inner child. So again, for some of you, this could actually be a new relationship or a new connection, human, animal, insect, whatever it is. This is something that wakes your heart up again and reconnects you with who you are at that heart level. It's a really beautiful, quiet, gentle awakening moment for your heart. And this strength is, as I said, it's mastering the ego. I feel like this is indicating that you are getting on top of whatever this was. You're getting on top of that cycle of grief or disappointment. You're moving beyond this state of confusion and lack of clarity. And the resilience that you've earned from going through this situation is going to power you forward. This is a really beautiful, gentle time. All of these cards feel very gentle and heartening. They're building up this strength, this quiet, gentle strength and resilience in you. That's going to be a really steady foundation for you going forward. It feels really sweet and gentle, and I kind of feel like I just want to give you all a big hug, because whatever you've been going through, I feel like you're only just starting to realize how much it's been acting on you, and this time is allowing you more space to process that and allow it to flow. Okay, let me pull some advice cards for you, Libra. Ooh, the Hanged Man flipped out. Beautiful advice card. I love that. Didn't we have him under here? Did I see him? Yes, we did. Here we go. He's come to the surface now. It's about seeing things from a higher perspective. Very much about taking time out. This whole energy, this whole period of time is feeling like you have, as I said, the space and the time to kind of step back and take the time to go within. And this Hanged Man is asking you to do just that. Make time for yourself. Step away from your life, from your busyness, from your social engagements. Take time just for yourself and go within. Look at the situation around you and within you. Gain some clarity on this, a little bit of an awakening, and see it from a higher perspective, and you will gain the clarity that you seek with that Moon card. Oh, here we go. We've got 4. Okay, we've got 4 cards. You got the 3 of Wands again. Incredible. You get it twice. Really pay attention. This is available to you. This is that threshold. The ship's coming in. You're standing on that threshold waiting for those ships to arrive, for your moment to come. This is really positive. And the King of Wands, there's a lot of power and a lot of passion and a lot of energy there. It's a much higher level up from that Page of Wands. This is kind of saying that if you give yourself the time and space to reflect on what's happening within you and around you, gain some clarity, higher perspective, embrace this sense of possibility and that burgeoning excitement for what might be coming next with that 3 of Wands, and step up when you feel ready. Once you've taken this time out, step up and start taking action towards achieving your goals, and you will find your joy again. Amazing, Libra. Use this King of Wands energy to move you towards your joy, towards your bliss, towards your passion. This is, I'm feeling like what this Strength card was kind of promising. As I said, the Strength is like the foundation for you going forward. And all of this gentle, quiet energy through this time is moving you into a space to ready you to step up into this King of Wands, taking charge of your life and acting determinedly on what you want to create in your life, to bring in this joy, to bring in this success and abundance for yourself. This is incredible. I love this, Libra. All right. Let me pull 3 final message cards for you. Wow, the 10 of Pentacles just flipped out. Goodness, showering with abundance. I'm getting 2 messages with the 10 of Pentacles. This is about partly you having wanted to create the life that you wanted and not being able to, with that Moon card, not being able to see your way through to manifesting it. But you've just been working and working and working towards trying to create this. And it's only now, as you move through this mid-October period, that the energy is going to start shifting and you're going to start feeling like things are going to fall into place. It's like if you had tried for months to create a project and get a specific outcome, and it didn't matter how many ways you did it, it just wasn't working. Now, even if you go back to doing things exactly the same way you've done it a million times before, suddenly things will start working. There's a shift that's going to come out of you releasing this energy, releasing this grief, shifting that stuck energy and moving through it. For whatever reason, now is the time that this is going to happen for you. There's been something in the energy that has required you to go through what you've been going through for however long you've been going through it. Now that energy is starting to shift, and you will get some positive momentum and some movement, and you will feel like you have the backing, the strength, the vitality and the passion to step into that King of Wands energy and create this life that you've been wanting to create for so long. You got the 4 of Pentacles as well, very much asking you to not think small. You can release your grip on your little safety nets, on the things that keep you small and safe, and start planning bigger things. The 10 of Pentacles is a much higher card than that 4 of Pentacles. He's the miser card. He thinks small and he keeps himself small. He doesn't grow because he's so stuck in his ways and holding on to the meager possessions that he has. He doesn't want to grow from them. That's starting to shift. So you need to shift your mentality as well now, shifting your emotional state with that Five of Cups, shifting your mental state and shifting the energy around your comforts and security. Start thinking big, start being brave and bold with that Strength and that King of Wands, and pushing towards your highest joy with that Sun card. You just got the Knight of Cups as well. There could be an offer coming towards you, something that's actually quite exciting and contains potential for new passions and a pathway to manifesting something that you've really been wanting. Now, the Knight of Cups does sometimes carry a warning if we're talking about relationships, because he tends to be someone who's in love with the idea of love and he's not so great with commitment. If someone comes along with an offer that sounds too good to be true, be discerning. Remember, we had that Knight of Pentacles. Make sure you get all the details before you set out on this, before you commit to anything. But that doesn't mean to say that whatever this opportunity is that's coming towards you in the guise of this Knight of Cups should be avoided. If you can go into this with the idea that you are just kind of testing the waters, giving this a go, just opening yourself up to possibilities, that will create doorways for new possibilities to come in if this isn't the path that's going to turn out the way that you want it. If you decide that this isn't the way that you want to move towards your bliss, towards your joy. But know that this is what I'm feeling, because if you can see here, there's a river in this card as well. It's pointing to that flow again. This is basically opening the doorway to allow you to step into that flow state. You don't have to take the first opportunity that comes along, but just giving it a go, giving it some of your attention, space and time will let the universe know that you're ready to step into this flow state, and more things will open up for you. Bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Wands. Really love that card. Oh, clarity, the moon again. Clarity after your confusion. I love that. You will see your way through once you reach the end of this hardship, this weight that you've been carrying. You're almost at the end of this journey. You're almost at the end of this long, hard slog that you've been going through. Keep pushing forward. He can't see his destination, but we can. It's very, very close for you, Libra. Don't allow your lack of clarity to keep you limited and small and hold you back from pushing forward. You know what it is that you want. As I said, it feels like the energy is starting to shift. So even if you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again, and previous times when you had done this, you didn't seem to get anywhere, now it seems to be shifting. So if you are doing the same old things, you might actually start getting somewhere. That hamster wheel will break off its frame and start rolling down the street, and you will pick up momentum. It's that 8 of Wands. The speed's coming in, the energy is picking up. So keep going, dream big, and follow your passions. Best of luck.